Hey everyone, Techne here with the headset review, and the headset we have today is the Turtle Beach Atlas 3 Amplified Gaming Headset. Now real quick, what drew my attention to reviewing this headset, do you all remember, if you all have been here for a while, you remember the Turtle Beach Recon 200? I absolutely love that headset. Fantastic headset. If you haven't seen that review, go check it out. Really great headset. But this one really drew my attention because it's the Amplified. It's pretty much the same deal as that, except it has the cloth right there, a little bit of a different design and everything. So I said, heck, I gotta try it out and see if it, peaks up to that 200 right there. Let me pull you in, show you real quick, and then we'll be back and talk about it. I'll be right back with you. Alright, so what did you guys think about the close-ups right there? I really like them. I think they're really crisp, I love Turtle Beach design headsets, they don't scream gamer, but they just look really crisp and sharp. They got a cool little design to them and everything, Anyways, inside your box, you're going to get the headset. You get a little USB charging, because yes, they are amplified and you do need to charge them. And then you're going to get the splitter for your mic on PC. Alright, so anyways, on to the headset here. And number one, where I always start, and that's comfort. And you know what? It's a shame that we have to start on this foot with this headset, because they're not very comfortable. They're just like the pads. Like, I was so excited because I love cloth pads. It's like my go-to. As you can see, they have the, let me do it this way. They have the cloth pads and they look fairly plush when you look at them, right? Inside here, as you can see, they have the pleather lining to kind of hold in some of that sound right there, which is my preferred ear pad right there. Nice cloth, little pleather lining to hold in some of that sound right there, and just let your ears be nice and breathable. So that's, again, why I was super excited about these. And also on the top. But the downfall on these is, as plush as they look, for example, look up here, they're not very plush at all. And what it is like all of the padding has kind of like scooched down. If you catch my drift, like usually they're just plush right here, but this is just flattened down up there. So anyways, when you put them on your head, it's just, I mean, they are there. They're just, I don't want to say it's like clamping force, because they're not. I mean, they're on there fairly light, you know what I mean? But the ear pads, they have none whatsoever given them. They're just like, they're pressing against my head. It's like I might as well just have the plastic sitting against my head, you know what I mean? It's just, it's really a shame, because it could have made these ear pads a little bit softer, and I feel like we would have had a win in the comfort department. But as they are right now, with these things just pressing on there, I want to take them off. And that also goes for the top headband up here. It seems really big and plush and everything, but again, it's just a firm cushion right there, and it's just, I don't know, can I even call that a cushion? But anyways, you notice it really pressing the top of your head, as well as the ear cushions. I don't know how well you guys can really decipher this on camera, but they're very small. They are very small. Actually, the top of my ear just kind of presses on that, so it's just, I mean, it's almost a shame. Like, they have so much potential with this right here, just to tighten up the ear cushions right here, and this can be a fantastic headset. But anyways, even though we failed the comfort department, we're going to keep on going on, and we're going to talk about some build here. You can't really stretch them out. They're pretty firm, and I'm almost scared to extend it further than that, because it gets pretty dang tight. You know what I mean? But it is all plastic right there, except when you extend right here. As you can see, you have the plastic, and you have the metal rod right in there. So it's kind of nice. It's almost like reinforced right there. And again, it's really firm. But all your pressure points moving right there. This is one piece of plastic, and then right to there. So it's kind of, when I usually do my basic stress test and kind of pulling them out, I do get nervous. That's not saying they're going to break, but again, it gets really tight right there that I get nervous to go any further than that. You have plenty of swivel in the ear cups. They go completely flat, so if you just want to set them there, I mean, they set there really nice. You have plenty of swivel within the ear cup right there, and if you guys can catch that in the camera, you can see that little rubber gasket right there. So whenever your ear cup goes in and out right there, you're not getting a real clanky, just cheap feel or sound, you know what I mean? It kind of just goes right with that motion right there. So as far as build, I don't know if I can, say it's great or it's not great. It feels durable to me. It really does. Again, I get nervous when I pull them out like that. I feel like if I go any further, I'm just going to snap the suckers in half. But anyways, as is, and when I've used them, nothing's broken, and they feel solid. Again, it's just me. I just get nervous with them. All right, so now let's go on and get into some features, the sound, and then mic. And we'll also do a mic test as well. Now, number one, like we talked about before, they do connect 3.5, so you can use it on any platform, mobile phone, anything from, like, again, the Switch to the PC, PlayStation, Xbox. It'll work on all of them. As we talked about before, they are amplified. So as you can see right down here, you have your little charge port right there, and it comes with that USB charging cable, but you can use any on it right there. Now, the other bit right here, as you can see, you do have the power button, again, because they're amplified, so you do have to power them up and charge them. And then right over here, here's your mode. So let's go on and listen to this real quick. So you just heard it power on right there, and that light's gonna light up on you right there. So that means they're on, and then same thing, you just hold it down and it'll beep to turn off. Now, one other thing, you do have your modes over here, just with a lot of the other Turtle Beach, you have like your bass, your treble, and your voice, you know what I mean? And this is one thing I didn't like. It's kind of nitpicky because honestly, you're not gonna use it that much, but you have your mode select. Let me let you listen to it here, see if you can hear it. So I don't even know if you can hear that when it went, you know, a single beep, 2, and then 3. That's your mode select. And with the volume, when you increase the volume of the headset or anything, that does not increase. So if you're mid-game and you want to just switch over to a different setting, like a treble setting to get some extra footsteps or something, you press it, but I mean, you cannot hear it. It is so faint in the background. Again, who's going to really be sitting there changing it constantly? I don't know. I was testing it out and I wanted to check each different preset that's on there. And I couldn't tell which one I was on. I had to, like, you know, kill the volume and then press the button to notice which beep I want to notify which setting I'm on. So that's a real stinker right there. I wish it increased with the volume increasing on the headset. Now, talking volume increasing on the headset, as you can see right back there, we have our volume wheel. And then right underneath it is our side tone or our mic monitoring. So you're going to hear whatever you're saying into the mic right there. And they're pretty stiff, so it's pretty nice. So you're not going to accidentally lean back in your chair and them accidentally just roll on you. Again, they got some friction in there and they feel really, really nice actually. Now going on into the mic, as you saw right down here, it is flip down to talk, flip up to mute right there, and you have some nice clicks. You got to click right there and then bam, right down to there, you know. So it's really nice and you really decipher which setting you're in. Now, one other thing I also want to point out, talking back to that mode select, listen to this here. So you see you get the different tones of beeps whenever you go active and then mute. Again, it's like, yeah, sure, I don't know, this mic is so small. Let me show you here. This mic is pretty dang small. So, I mean, you can't really, it's not in your vision, which is really nice. I really love that actually. It's not one of these mics that's just right up here in your face, you know what I mean? But when you go up with it, like when you're in game and that beep, you can't decipher that beep again because your game's going on. You know, sure, most of us will be able to tell that the mic is flipped up, you know, but hey, you may just have it right here and you won't be able to know. But that beep, you can't hear it at all in your game. Again, I just wish those notifications would go louder when you have the volume up on the headset. So that's a pretty big bummer. It's almost like that feature's pointless. So let's swing on over to the computer, get a quick mic test, and I'll be right back with you. Sounds like I'm talking through a box or something like that, you know what I mean? Again, it's not the best. I don't know if I can even rate it. Maybe we'll just put it right there at good, and that might be being generous. All right, so what did you guys think about that mic test right there? Again, me kind of putting it right there as good. I feel like it's generous. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it's horrible or it's a deal breaker by any means, but I've tested other headsets in the same price range, even lower price range, that have been better than that. Me personally, as you all know, I'm not a mic user. I never use the mic, so I really can care less. All right, so now let's cover the next major topic, and that is sound. And how did they sound? They sounded pretty much almost just like the Recon 200s if you watched that video, you know what I mean? They sounded good. You had your bass, you had your mids, and you had your highs. I really feel like Turtle Beach is going in the right direction with their headsets. I really do. I'm sure a lot of you are with me. Back in the days, Turtle Beach headsets used to be really extremely bass heavy and just muddy. You know, like if a grenade went off, that's all you heard. You didn't hear anything else. I feel like they're really going in the right direction with the soundstage on their headsets. And I really like them. The one downfall I'd say about this headset, and it might just be because the ear cups are smaller, I felt like it didn't really hold a lot of it in. Again, I keep pointing my finger back at the Recon 200, which was just perfect. It held all the sound in. Is that because I had the all-pleather ear cushions and everything? I just feel like the ear cups were bigger in that, and it just fit better and felt better, you know, and I feel like it trapped in some of that sound. So again, I felt like this kind of, you know, bled out some of that sound since the ear pads are so small. Maybe if you had smaller ears, you'd kind of lock it in a little bit better. But with me testing them, that's what I experienced. Good sound stage, but some sound bleed. All right, so where do we class the Turtle Beach Atlas 3 gaming headset? I was so excited to try this headset. I know through this review, it sounded like there were so many bad things about it. But some of them I kind of got to class as my head shape. Maybe if you got smaller ears, they might fit really good for you, you know what I mean? But again, with some of the flaws I noticed with this, again, some of the features that were pointless, like the tone with the mic mute inactive, you know, it's like, why even have it there if you can't hear it, you know what I mean? At the price, and we're talking sale price here, I'm not even talking 80 bucks. 80 bucks? No way. Don't get them. All right, that's what I recommend you right there. So I'm kind of talking the sale price at 60 bucks. I'm going to point you at the Recon 200s all day long. I love that headset. I still use it to this day when I play Xbox all the time. I honestly love that headset. And it's at the same price as this. That's regular MSRP on those guys as well, 60 bucks. Catch them on sale and you got a complete win. So that's kind of where I class these. I think, again, I'm disappointed. I was so excited to try this headset. I really was. And it just let me down in so many different categories where I just can't recommend it. But again, that's not knocking Turtle Beach or saying their headsets are horrible. So don't take it that way, because I know a lot of people with Turtle Beach headsets are going to be like, man, Turtle Beach is just horrible, you know what I mean? And that's not the case. Like we need to give them a second chance here, because I really feel like they're going in the right directions. But what I would recommend you do is check out the Recon 200. You know what? I'm going to leave that video link right down in the description right there, because I highly recommend you checking that one out, because that headset is absolutely fantastic. But hey, thank you so much for stopping by watching this review on the Turtle Beach Atlas 3 gaming headset. If you enjoyed it, hit that thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for some future tech videos. And I hope I catch you in the next one. Bye now.